How you going? Deadman Down Under here. In this video I'm going to show you how to best take advantage of this week's bonuses starting on July 31, 2025. Now, spoiler alert, if you own a lot of businesses or you're an experienced player, this week's not going to be the best for making money. However, if you are a newer player, there's a lot of stuff that you can make a bit of extra money with where you don't actually need to own anything. Okay, so starting off first, we have the Quickie Farm deliveries. These are paying double money and RP, and they are located just here on your map, just to the south of Los Santos Customs in the city. You don't need anything to start these missions up, you just walk into the white Corona here and press right on your D-pad. That is going to put us in this vehicle here, and we have 5 deliveries we need to make, and you can see one is quite a distance away. Now, if you don't like the distance, you can just go to a new invite only session, and in fact that's what I'm going to do, I think, because that is just too far. You're always going to get one at least as far as Sandy Shores, I think, so don't worry about if you get Sandy Shores. Paleto Bay, no, that is just too far, so I'll talk to you again in a minute. Now this one's much better, that's a lot closer. Okay, now I've only got 2 minutes to get over there too, so you do need to be a little bit quick. The further the distance, the longer the time's going to be as well, though, so don't worry about that. I would have had plenty of time to get up to Paleto Bay. I just didn't want to do that. It's just too far. Can't be bothered. Now, if you are going to jump into a new invite-only session like I did, make sure you set your spawn location to last location when you're doing these Quickie Farm deliveries, because otherwise you're going to spawn wherever your last spawn point was set. Mine was at my arcade, which was a few blocks away, so it wasn't that far. Anyway, let's come in here. You're going to pull up in the Corona. You're going to have to hop out and run into the Corona here. You don't need to do anything else. It's all automatic. And then hop back into the car and go to the next drop, which again is a nice close one. So I'll talk to you once we get down there. So again, pull up into the Corona, hop out, and then run into the secondary Corona there, and it'll all happen. I can't even speak there. The delivery will all happen automatically. Then jump back into your car, and you'll get revealed the location of the next one. You can see it's a bit further here now. That's the one at Sandy Shores. There's always going to be at least one that is a big distance away. But if you get that on your first one and it's Paleto Bay, that's what I recommend. Just jumping to a new invite-only session like I did. Anyway, look, I'll talk to you once we get up there, because you don't want to watch this entire drive. It's going to take me a little while. Oops. Once again, pull up in the Corona and hop out and run into the secondary Corona, I was about to say. I do speak English, I swear. Okay, hop back into the car, and that will reveal the location of the next drop, which is going to be right down in all the way down to Vespucci Beach. Oh god, okay, I'll just cut ahead for you again, because you're not going to watch me drive all the way down there. Okay, once again, into the Corona, hop out of your car, and god, he's making me walk a fair way this time. There we go. Okay, that is the 4th delivery done. Hop back in to the car. And what have we got? We've got 6 deliveries in total, so we've got one more over here. Once again, I'll talk to you once we get over there. Here we go, drop number 5. Into the Corona again. One more to go. Don't make it a long one, please. Excuse me, go around. Not too far away at all, that's nice. Okay, here we go, final drop, there we go. And done. We got a total of $60,000 there. That took 10 minutes and 55 seconds. So if you're an experienced player, really not worth it. That's just for you newer players. Now, however, where are we? Come into challenges, weekly challenge. If you do that 5 times, you're going to get a bonus $100,000. Again, if you're an experienced player, not worth it. Probably one for you new players to do. The next way you can make some bonus money this week is with the Pizza This delivery missions. They are paying double money in RP as well, and there are three Pizza This stores located around the map. One up here in Vinewood, one down here at is this Mission Row down here? Strawberry. Mission Row, Strawberry Avenue, it says on the bottom left hand corner there. And there is one down here at Vespucci Beach. So 3 locations there. Now there is a cooldown as well from doing one of those missions, so if I do the delivery for this store here up at Vinewood, I won't be able to do this store again for I think it's 15 minutes from memory. Now, if you do have a little bit of money, I recommend coming in to your phone here, Southern San Andreas, filter out for motorcycles, and we've got here the Pizza Boy delivery, which is normally, I think it's 190,000 if you don't have the trade price unlocked, 146,250 if you do. You don't need to own this to do the pizza deliveries, but if you do own it and customise it, it does make it a little bit faster, so if you're going to be doing it, it's probably worth it. To get the trade price unlocked, I believe you need to do a certain number of deliveries as well. So anyway, when you're ready to go, walk into the Corona. If you own the vehicle, it should spawn you on your own personal one. Which it has. I do believe this is my own personal one. Okay, so open up your map and you're going to have 5 locations. So we're just going to set a waypoint there and I'll talk to you once we get to that first one. Okay, so you'll see the Corona there. Oops, I just overshot the mark a bit. Just walked up to it and press right on your D-pad. Well, no, you don't even need to press right on your D-pad. Just, hello, pizza, thank you. Have a good one. Cheers. You'll notice there on the bottom right-hand corner as well, you've got a heat bar. So the faster you are, whoops, set the location there. The faster you are, the better your tips are, the more money you'll get. You don't want that heat bar to drop all the way down either. You want to deliver them all while they're hot. Where am I going? There we go. Okay, I'll talk to you once we get to the next drop. Okay, here we go. Number 2. You're standing right where I need to deliver, mate. Hop out of the way, please. Unless this is your pizza. Is it your pizza? No, we're going to knock on the door anyway. There you go. Large pepperoni. Thank you. Have a good one. And are you back there again? Okay. So we set up the, oh, okay, we're going to need to do that one first. And I'll talk to you once we get over there again. Oops, where are we? Where's the spot? There it is there. Okay. I was getting a little bit lost as where this delivery was. Here we go. Hello, got a large Supreme. Thank you. I didn't spit on it, I swear. I wouldn't do that. I'm all for practical jokes, but you don't mess with people's food. That's one thing I will not stand for. Okay, here we go with number 4. Hello, large pineapple pizza. Oh my god. Pineapple. That dude had pineapple on it. I should go in there and shoot him, shouldn't I? Robbie's place. Pineapple on your pizza. Oh, yuck. I'm going to get some hate in the comments from that from people who do like pineapple on their pizza. Just let's just say it right here. You're wrong. Pineapple does not belong on pizza. Ever. Even when you're doing pizza deliveries, you've got to knock these yellow things over. If you don't, there's something wrong with you, man. You're mentally unstable if you do not run those yellow things over. Okay, here we go, our final drop. This guy's got a seafood pizza. There we go. Thank you, sir. And there we go, all 5 deliveries done and $44,000. So not a great deal of money again, but if you're a low level, it's going to be a nice way to make a bit of extra money. The next way to make some bonus money this week is with the Safeguard delivery missions, which are paying double money in RP. They are located here where I am now for the Group 6, or down here at Terminal for the Bobcat Security. Again, you don't need to own anything to do these, just walk into the Corona and that'll start the mission for you. Actually, you do need to press right on your D-pad when you walk into the Corona, I beg your pardon. That's going to pop us in this security van, and we need to make the delivery all the way up here. Fantastic. And you're going to have NPCs coming after you as well. You can see there my payment currently is sitting at $39,000. I will have NPCs come after me, and that value will go down if I take any damage as well. So just bear that in mind. Try to take as little damage as possible. There we go, we've been alerted to some enemies inbound. That's going to be the NPCs I was talking about coming after us. This thing is slow uphill too. There we go, take care of the NPCs. Nice. There's another wave of NPCs coming, but I'm pretty much downhill from here, so I should be right. In fact, I'm going to... Oh, what did I do that for? I shouldn't have ignored the waypoint. I thought I was being smart then, but nope. Straight into a tree. At least the NPCs aren't following me off-road. That's something, I suppose. That worked out that time. Okay, there we go, into the Corona. Oops, I just missed it. There we go, delivery done. And $38,933, but that only took 3 or 4 minutes, so again, not great money, but it is double money NRP, so your low levels, great way to make a bit of extra money again. The next way to make a bit of extra money this week is with taxi work. Now, if you don't own a taxi, you can do it without owning one. You just need to come to here on the map, just south of the casino, to Downtown Cabco. Walk into this white Corona here and press right on your D-pad, and the game will automatically give you a taxi to use. However, there are a few you can buy yourself. Obviously, the most obvious one is coming into Warstock Cash and Carry. And we've got the taxi here you can buy. However, I recommend not doing this one because you cannot own this as a personal vehicle, which means you can't customise it, you can't upgrade it at all. It is a Pegasus vehicle, you need to call Pegasus, it'll spawn somewhere normally pretty inconvenient on the map, where you need to go over there to pick it up and use it. On Legendary Motorsport, we can find the classic Broadway, which also has a missile lock-on jammer available for it if you own either the agency or you have the Vinewood Car Club garage. So with this one, you will need to do some taxi work to unlock delivery. I can't remember what it is. I think it might be you need to do a certain number of taxi jobs, or you might need to do a certain number of stunt jumps while doing taxi work. It's one of those two, I can't remember which one. But yeah, the classic Broadway, not a bad one to use for a taxi if you want to. On Southern San Andreas Autos, we have the Willard Eudora here, which also has a missile lock-on jammer available. And this one, whichever one you need to do to unlock the Broadway, it's the opposite for this one. So one of them, you need to do a certain number of stunt jumps during taxi work to unlock the taxi livery. And whichever one that is, the other one is the one you need to do X number of taxi jobs. And I cannot remember which ones it is, but anyway, you got the Eudora and you got the Broadway that you can do taxi work with. Also got the brand new Annis Hardy, just released with the Money Fronts DLC. You can use this vehicle to do taxi work, and it's also got a missile lock-on jammer available. So taxi is one of the liveries you can use for this. What is that noise in the background? Smuggler plane right in the middle of me recording a video. Come on, thank you, man. I really didn't want that right now. And another vehicle you can do taxi work in is the Ubermark Cypher. However, with this one, you can't put a taxi livery on it unless you take it to the LS car meet. or the Vinewood Car Club garage if you own that one, if you have GTA Plus. And you put the drift tuning on the vehicle. Only then can you put the taxi livery on it and do taxi work, and I'm not doing that. I do own the Cypher with the drift tuning, and I do have the taxi livery on it, but I'm not doing taxi work with it. There is one other taxi you can use. It is the Taxi Custom, and you need to reach level 25 in Arena Wars to unlock that, and that will be a Pegasus vehicle as well. However, for my taxi work, I'm going to be using the brand new Anis Hardy. And when you're ready to go, you do need to press in R3, I think it is. There we go. Yep. And somewhere on the map's going to spawn up. Where are we? Is it up here? That's one of my safe houses. Okay, I'll talk to you once we get up there. Okay, so just pull up beside them, toot your horn, and they'll hop in. Okay, mate, where are we up to? All the way down there, no worries, let's go. Now try not to crash when you're doing this taxi work, because your tip will go down the more you crash. Okay, pull up in the Corona, and that'll let the customer out, and then they don't close the door properly. Come on, man. Now you notice there, I did only get 5,462, but there is stacking bonuses with the taxi work, so the more fares you do, the higher up the amount your fare is, and the higher your tip is. So and it maxes out, and I can't remember what the total is that it maxes out at. I think you need to do 10 fares in a row, and after 10 fares in a row, that maxes out what you can get. You can keep going and doing more, but I think the total amount you get stops stacking up, stops increasing once you get to 10. There you go, mate. Where are we off to today? Down to the docks? No worries. Off to work, are you? So what do you do down there? Yeah. Whoa, hang on. Spinning around in circles, aren't I? You drive forklifts. Nice. Not a bad way to make a living, is it? I used to work in a warehouse, and one of my duties involved me driving a forklift from time to time. Wasn't the main thing I did, but it was required as one of my duties for the day. Okay, enough chit chat. I'll talk to you guys once we get over there.
Thank you.
No worries, sir. Have a good day at work. Okay. You can see there now that was a little bit more. We got 5,321 for a total of 10,000 right now. Okay, where's our next customer? Where's our next customer? I didn't see him. There he is. Okay, I'll talk to you once we get up there. Oops, I overshot the mark there. Okay, hop in, lady. Where are we off to?
Let's go, please.
No worries. Where are we going? We're going up. Going shopping, are we? Okay. No worries. I'll take you up there. So you can see in the bottom corner there now, the tip is at 6,200. So again, it continues to stack up, and that'll stack up. Again, I think it was 10 fares, I think, is when it stops stacking. I can't remember off the top of my head. But basically, the more you do, the higher up that's going to get. And I'm not going to go through the whole 10 of these. I'm going to finish up with this particular fare. So I'll talk to you once we get there. Okay, I'll drop you off here outside the clothing store there. No worries. You're most welcome. So there we go. That's a total of $17,000 there. I'm going to finish it there. And I'll do that whole triangle in. So there we go. Like I said, only 3 fares. 17,000. Let's get out of here. Someone's going to start a fight. I don't want to start a fight right now. I'll gladly beat you up, NPC, but just not right now. I'm not in the middle of me doing a video. So $17,000 continues to stack up. As I said it before, I think it's 10 fares that it continues to stack for, and then after that, that's the maximum you're going to get. But you'll keep earning that same amount. And as for taxis, look, I own all of the taxi variants you can own in the game, including the shitty one off Warstock, which I recommend not buying. I've got the custom taxi from the Arena Wars, the Broadway, the Eudora, the Cypher with the Drift, and the Hardy, which I'm driving here. I recommend, if you're going to get one, I like the Hardy. I really do. It's only the new vehicle, and I quite enjoy this one. Anyway, that's it for that. Let's move on to the next way to make some money. The HSW time trial for this week is located up here at east of Ironwood. Only available to those on Expanded and Enhanced with HSW vehicles, so PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. So I like to use the Hakuchu drag. Come into the Corona, press right on your D-pad. You'll need to open up your pause menu. Come down here to where the time trial ends and set a waypoint. X back out, open up your phone and quit the job. When you're ready to go, just roll onto the edge here, like this. And when we're ready to go, press right on your D-pad. So when I'm doing this one, I like to cut down through here. Straight down this way. And then cut down onto the freeway just through here. And it's more or less a straight line from here. Just going to follow the waypoint straight through. Now that isn't until we get to this point here. We're going to cross onto the wrong side of the freeway. Keep an eye out for traffic. Just come up the, I guess that's an on-ramp, isn't it? We're going the wrong way. Then zigzag through here. Round to the left here. A sharp right here, and there we go. Absolutely smashed that one. And $251,000. This week's regular time trial is located at Route 68, however you want to pronounce that. Just up here in Grand Sonora to the south of Sandy Shores Airfield. Okay, again, when you're ready to go, you need to pop into the Corona, press right on your D-pad. We're going to come up here and set a waypoint. But although it is pretty much just a straight line, so you don't need to worry about that too much. Now, if you're on Xbox Series X and S, PS5, or you're on PC on the Expanded and Enhanced version, again, use the Hakuchu drag like I am here. However, if you're not on any of those platforms, meaning you don't have HSW available, then I recommend using the Power Surge. Anyway, you need to come into your phone and quit the time trial, then roll onto the edge of the Corona like this when you're ready to go. Press right on your D-pad and away we go. Pressing forward on your analog stick, it does help to give a little bit of speed. I can't speak tonight, what's going on with me? A little bit of a speed boost. So anyway, you're just pretty much going to follow just the road the entire way. Just try not to crash and go as fast as you can. Up into the gas station, there we go, and once beaten, $101,000. We can also earn a bit of extra money passively this week if you own the hands-on car wash. You can see down the bottom right hand corner though, my heat level's all the way full, so I'm not going to be earning any money in here just yet. I've got a guide on how this business works. I just need to go do a car wash and that'll drop the heat bar and then I'll start earning money again. But if you come over to the wall safe here, press left on your D-pad, you can see how much you earn through the safe totally depends on the different businesses you own. So if you own a small warehouse, that's normally $750 every 48 minutes. However, because it's double money, that's going to be $1,500 this week. So the medium is going to be $2,500, the large $3,000. You can see down the bottom there, my total income is going to be $54,500. It would be a little bit more, but as you can see here, the Higgins Heli Tours smoke on the water and the hands-on car wash, the heat bars are all the way up on all three of those, so I'm not getting any money that's going to be coming through any of those. And in fact, I'm not getting any money at all because the heat bar is all the way full, so I'm going to need to go drop the heat if I want to earn any money. But you can see there, $54,000 every 48 minutes. With these three unlocked, that's going to be over $60,000 every 48 minutes. So with these three here as well, doing your money laundering missions, these three start off at $750 each. Once you've done a handful of the money laundering missions, I think it might be 10 or 15, you're going to then receive $1,500. So without the heat bar, I'll be getting $3,000 each for those. And the final way to make some money this week is through adversary modes. We've got collection time 1 and 2, kill quota 3 and 5, land grab 4 and 5. We'll come back to the motor wars in a minute. Sumo's not on double money at all. Trapdoor 1 and 2, they're all paying double money in RP. With the motor wars, this is the KO Perico motor wars, just introduced last week into the game. This is double money in RP for everybody. For GTA Plus members, it's going to be 4 times money in RP. Now I'm going to try to jump into one of these here, and I'm just going to go through my phone, series, adversary mode, quick join. We'll just see if we can join somebody. I don't care which one it is, let's just see if we can join one. Yeah, look, I was having absolutely no luck joining anybody, so what I recommend you do, if you want to do any of those adversary modes, I'm in an invite-only session right now, that's not going to work. Go jump into a public lobby, and maybe start one up yourself and invite a heap of people, or do the quick join like I showed through your phone. Come into here, series mode, adversary, alone, yes, and with any luck, if you're doing it through a public lobby, you'll get more chance of finding lobbies with those. Anyway, I'm going to leave it right there. That is how you can make a bit of extra money this week in Grand Theft Auto Online. Again, it's not the best week for making money, particularly if you're an experienced player, but if you're a newer player, you should be doing the Cluckenbell Farm Raid to make yourself some money to buy businesses if you're a new player. But that has a 48-minute cooldown, so these other activities, I keep stuffing up my speech tonight. I swear English is it's not my main language, it's my only language I speak. I can't even speak it properly. The Cluckenbell Farm Raid has a 48-minute cooldown, so if you're a newer player, you're grinding that out. Do these other activities while it's on cooldown, it's going to earn you a bit of extra money, and then you can start buying businesses. So you more experienced players, I recommend just sticking with your regular grind or whatever it is you're doing to have fun in the game, because this week, for us more experienced players, it sucks. Not a good week for making money. Anyway, I'll leave it right there. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please drop a like. If you want to see more GTA content, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see all of you in the next video. Cheers.